Hey everyone, welcome to week 5 of my cut. Check out this cool sushi shirt I got.
It tells you how to say Japanese stuff in English. Like if you wanted to order butt, you just say karai.
So welcome to the production studio. Behind me I have Lanky Progress working on what I believe is his progress video for the weekend. Check his channel out if you haven't already. I am at 204 pounds right now. Big decrease from last week, but that's because I stopped creatine and that ended up losing me a few pounds of water weight. Hopefully I can finish my cut just above 200 pounds, and then my bulk will make it a lot easier to get to 235 if I'm starting at 200, because last time I think I started my bulk at like 185 pounds. This is week 5 of my cut. I feel like I have maybe 1 or 2 more weeks left of this cut. Honestly, I feel like I've done what I've tried to do. A lot of you guys have left comments and said, you know, why are you gonna stop in a week or 2? Why not keep going for another month or maybe like 6 weeks and really get down to like 5 or 6% body fat? And I don't know if you guys, you know, if I made my goal clear. My goal for this cut was just to eliminate that first little residual fat so that I can bulk again. Because really the first like you know, from like 14% down to like 9 or 8% is pretty easy to get rid of. After you get down past 8 and you're trying to get lower and lower, it gets harder and harder. Your body doesn't want to lose that body fat because it's, you know, under a survival instinct to hold those last percents of body fat. So you actually have to start drastically cutting your calories down, and you have to increase your cardio to decrease past 7 and 8% body fat, which will end up sacrificing more muscle than I want to. All I'm trying to do is just get rid of that double-digit fat so that I can bulk again for another 35, 40 weeks, and then cut for my final 16 weeks or so for my contest, which will be hopefully in October of 2014. I'll be doing my next competition, so you guys just have like, you know, an idea of my deadline. I have basically a year, you know, just about a year to get ready for this. As far as my diet's been going, I haven't updated you guys on how many calories I've been eating every day. I've been eating 3.3 thousand calories. That seems to be the magic number for me right now. And I've been upping my cardio. I've been doing between 15 and 20 minutes of stairs, but I've been upping the intensity. So I mean, all the levels of stairs are different, but I started in the beginning of this cut at around maybe a 9 or 10 level, and now I'm at 14, and I'm sustaining it for longer, 15 to 20 minutes. And I guess the final thing I should talk about is my hernia. It's really not been that big of a problem. What I've had to do is when I'm working out, I've had to really concentrate on my breathing. You know, when I'm pushing away from myself, I have to breathe out, make sure that I'm doing that. And I have to really focus on not allowing a lot of pressure to build up in my abdominal, my core section. The only thing it's really hankered on is my leg days, and I've had to do just a ton of isolation stuff instead of compounds, because obviously if you're doing squats and deads, it's all pushing down on your core. But honestly, I feel like my isolation leg days have been better than my compound leg days, simply because I have to push myself to go faster, and I have to concentrate on contracting harder every set, which, like, yesterday was my leg day. I ended up not being able to walk from the leg extension machine to the locker room for about like 2 minutes or so because my legs were so dead and noodly. It was awesome. Last thing I want to touch on is my channels have both been growing exponentially. It's really exciting. Humorous Fitness is at 1.4 thousand subscribers. Humorous Progress is at 1.1 thousand subscribers, and this is all due to you guys sharing it on your Google Pluses and your Facebooks, and I really, really appreciate it. I know I say it every week, but seriously, if you guys can share any of my videos, it's super helpful, and it's like the best thing you could do to thank me if you wanted to, or, you know, just show your support as a fan. Other than that, I think that's it for this week. You'll see my Accutane video tomorrow on Humorous Fitness. You'll see my Flex Friday on Friday. So as always, lift heavy or die, Myron! So now I'm home and I'm about to cook lunch. And usually I don't use a lot of vegetables and stuff when I'm bulking because it just takes time. You gotta eat a bunch of food. But when I'm cutting, you know, you're eating less food, so you want. Alright, this week I was able to hit my legs again, full on, and I think I'm back to it. So I'll be able to really, you know, increase the squats and build my legs back up. This week I weighed in at 202.1 pounds, so 202 pounds flat is what we'll call it.